Yo, my ninjas, welcome back to more Let's Play SimCity. Requires an airport. Oh yeah, I forgot we gotta do that at some point. Which will probably never happen, but we'll do it at some point. Oh, before I forget, because my memory is terrible when it comes to remembering things that I was gonna say when I started recording. Before I forget, I found the perfect way to describe that lady that I was talking about last time. I was thinking about it. I was like, what does she look like that I could like describe to like the viewers or whatever? And I thought of it and I looked it up, and turns out I was exactly right or whatever. She totally looks like Samus in that like Nintendo Power ad where it shows her when she's like partway in the suit. And that's pretty much what she looks like. That's like her shape or whatever. Except she's not. I'm pretty sure the ad said that she was like 6'3", 198 pounds. It's like, good lord. But yeah, that's what her shape is. I think her like upper body is maybe like a little bit like wider to like match the bottom. But I'm like thinking about the picture, like she's got those big hips and like those long like strong thighs or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty hot. And by the way, at yoga today, she actually wore a lavender color shirt. So the shirt that she wore matches what Samus wore in that ad or whatever, or what she was the shirt she was drawn to have. She didn't actually wear it. She's not real. You know what I mean, right? Anyway, I guess I should probably do something at some point, right? Oh yeah, last time I built like an F-load of these. So there's like no way that this is not gonna go down. But I guess we'll have to see. Oh man, gonna need police department right here. Oh yeah, I was gonna wait and see how bad the crime got. I mean, it's gonna get bad, so I might as well. Well, if I can hold off for like a year or two, that'll save me money. Okay, so residential. And industrial somewhere. We also, at some point, need to like cross this river. Start building on the bottom half of the map. Okay, is there any way to like salvage this? Like, where can I put? Like, what can I put where? I could put like 2 more industrial zones here. And then put like parks in the middle? I don't know. I'm gonna need another police department. Or 2. I might need 2. I might need 1 here and like 1 like here. Oh, jeepers. Dude, is that bar like not going down at all? Dude, I literally built like, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's like 13. There's no way that that's not gonna like go down. You know what? This is close. Maybe I should park this up. I haven't hardly put any parks down this whole playthrough so far. Maybe it's too close to this factory. Maybe that's why this isn't growing. But then again, it's like, well, this one grew, though. Maybe it's because, I was about to say, maybe this one's, like, lower. It's only 1 level lower. Oh, man, what do I want to do this whole episode? I got a whole episode and, like, no idea, like, what to, like, build in it. I don't want to build more industrial zones until these ones get, like, built up higher. You know, I always thought that these were like trucks. But this kind of look like trucks, like parked or whatever. Okay, so should I even bother trying to put more industrial zones? Or residential zones, rather, here? I'd have to, like, destroy this forest. I could put 2 here. I could put 3 here. And not have to destroy too much of the forest. I can go like that. I don't know, that's super ugly. Oh man, I'm also starting to suck dicks on money. God dang. I mean, You know what? I might need to put a police station here. 2,300, not bad. Man, I might just have to tell everybody to just wait for a year. How is it possible to need so much residential and industrial? We have these 2 residential zones. I mean, it's by the power plant. So maybe those are, like, not going to grow. But it's like, there's nothing wrong with these residential zones. So these should grow, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should just chill for a minute. Oh, there we go. People moving in. But, yeah, there was this, like, fat chick that came to yoga today. And today was, like, a yin class or whatever, so it's just, like, stretching and, like, relaxation poses and whatnot. And it's, like, it's one of those things where it's, like, this person was, like, you know, there's, like, people that are, like, overweight, and then there's, like, that next level where you look at them and you're just like, good lord, like, what the hell happened, you know? Where they're basically just, like, a sphere with, like, arms and legs and a head. And it just, like, never ceases to, like, blow my mind. Like, I just can't, like, fathom, like, what has to go wrong to lead them to where they just, like, get bigger and bigger, and then they just buy bigger clothes, and then they get too fat for those clothes, and then they buy bigger clothes, and then they get too fat for those clothes, and then they buy bigger clothes, and, like, and they just, like, can't put the brakes on it, and next thing you know, they're a sphere with arms and legs and a head. And she probably goes to that class and then tells people that she started going to yoga. It's like, yeah, I guess stretching is better than, like, doing nothing, but it's like, dude, you ain't burning any freaking calories in that class. That is not a calorie burning class. It's like those fat people that make those, like, videos, like, talking about, like, what they, or, like, showing, like, what they eat. And they always show themselves, like, drinking water. They're like, oh, I eat, like, so little, and yet I'm, like, and yet I just am so fat, or whatever, and it's, like, unfair, and I have bad genetics. It's like, okay, well, let's open your refrigerator, and let's see all the genetics you keep in there. So it's like, well, it's very clearly, like, crafted, where they're just, like, showing the camera what they want to see, you know? They're just like, oh, I just eat this tiny little bit, and I drink water, and I just eat, like, salads, like, all day, and I'm just 750 pounds. Like, I don't know, man. It's like, no, don't lie. Come on. We're not stupid. We know that you're eating when no one's looking. Oh, yeah, you ever see those fat people that that they're fat, but you never see them eating? It's like, come on, you ain't fooling anybody. We all know you're eating somewhere. It's because you don't, like, do it in front of us. Like, we know it's happening. Okay, let's go ahead and check the crime, I guess. But yeah, I just, like, oh my god. Wait, that's, like, super mega bad. There's a police station, like, right here. I still need one. We still need one, closer. Let me pinpoint it. Let me see if I can put it in, like, the best spot. Man, that's so high, I might need, I kind of feel weird, like, putting it here. Like, I don't want... Dude, look at this. There's 3 right here. Still got crime, like, out the ass. Okay, so hopefully that'll take care of that one. Man, all along the top. Well, I mean, I knew I was gonna have to do it. Man, I might need to put it here. I'll put one, like, I don't know, here. I think one here and one here should be enough, right? You know what? I could put, like... Maybe I'll put like 2 commercial zones here. Even though I don't need any right now. Yeah, I don't know. Pollution very high. It's like, well, these industrial zones create pollution and y'all need them so you can like have a job, so you can like live here. So yeah, I don't know what to tell you, dude. Right here. Put a park right there. Put a park there. Now shut up. Oh man, okay, well, we're at October. That's good. We just gotta kill a few more months. I could talk about fat people for longer. Oh yeah, I gotta connect, yeah, this guy, Dur. But yeah, but I just don't know. It just blows my mind. It's like people that are like alcoholics. Where you just need alcohol to like cope with like the daily struggle of life. You also are like physically dependent on it. Well, it's one thing to be physically dependent on it, but then what I don't understand is that if you physically need it so you don't have withdrawals, why do you need it and then you also need like 10,000 shots? Like, why can't you just take just enough to get rid of the withdrawals? And it's just like, by the time you're an alcoholic, you've lost all the ability to like cope with any amount of like stress or like hardship in life. Where anytime something happens, you just go and like consume alcohol. It's like a coping mechanism. It's like a liquid safe space or something. Yeah, I don't know. And if you're gonna get addicted to a drug, like alcohol is such a poor choice of a drug to get addicted to. There's so many like better things to be addicted to. Like if you're gonna be addicted to something, like alcohol is like super like, oh man, yeah, I don't know. It's like super like destructive to your life. Man, got 140,000 people. Okay, well, it ticked up. It kind of like, it ticks up and down over time. So what you're looking for is like the trend. So it ticked up twice. I forgot to look at what the population was when I like started the episode. So I don't know, it might go down below 140,000. Well, it ticked up again, maybe not. Maybe I built so fast, it's just gonna take more time for everything to like fill in. Like fill up or whatever. Like these are still like low. Like lowish or whatever. I'm pretty sure these ones are like decently high. Yeah, R4 upper. Wait, see, this one's R1 high. It doesn't look very high, though. But, yeah, then you had, like, the opposite. Where people are, like, super, like, skinny. And they just, like, can't bring themselves to eat for some reason. They just think that, like, no matter how skinny they are, they think that they're just still, like, fat. They whittle themselves down to, like, 70 pounds. It's like, jeepers. So yeah, humans, man, they'll take everything to like the extreme. You got the extreme fat people and the extreme skinny people. And then you got the people that like to go like on a jog or whatever. And then you got the people that, you know, jog like 10,000 miles. And you got people that like to go rock climbing. And then you got people that like rock climb like where they're like completely like upside down or whatever. Like just grabbing like something that's like 1/8 of an inch. With, like, the tips of their fingers with, like, no, like, harness. If they, like, fall, they just die. It's like, jeez. Yeah, speaking of which, yeah, this girl that goes to yoga, I don't see her that much. She sometimes goes to the, well, she used to go to that other studio that I talked about in Joy McFight. But I'd mentioned that I'm, like, suspicious that I might have, like, subclinical ADHD. And she's a teacher, and she was talking about, like, resources for it or whatever, and she had mentioned that she got some kind of, like, some kind of, what do you call it? I don't know. It's therapy, just, like, the catch-all word. She got, like, some kind of therapy for eating disorders. And yeah, I'm sitting here going like, yeah, actually not surprising. I don't know. She was like one level above, like looking like too thin. Like she was pretty darn thin, but she was like one notch like heavier than like, she was like borderline. Like if you would have told me that she had an eating disorder, I would not be surprised. But some people are just naturally really, really thin, you know? And also she's like a runner. She's one of those freaking runners. Just likes to run for like no fucking reason. Yeah, I don't know. But it's like the same thing where they're just like, just like eating food is like a thing that's like challenging for them. Because they think that if they eat, then they're just gonna get fat. If I eat this sandwich, then I'll just be fat, and then like that I can't live with being fat or whatever. Like, I don't know. I mean, I don't know, like, I guess I have like a sort of, I don't know, I think I might have like subclinical like a, I don't exactly know how to say it, but like some sort of like mild like body dysmorphia. Because because of like the shape of my torso, I sort of have like I have like a large rib cage. So my torso is like large or whatever. And so which also means that like I'm, you know, like, and then like the area, like my like belly area is like filled out because, you know, like it, you know, it's just like filled out. If your rib cage is large, then you'll just be naturally more like filled in like the belly area too. And I like looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, man, like, I haven't been eating like super mega great, but like not like terrible, but like I haven't been like hardcore. Like I've been like slacking, like sort of kind of, you know. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, man, I'm like kind of getting like flabby, you know. Like I saw like love handles. I was like I might be, you know, I might be letting myself go a little bit, you know. So I stepped on the scale and I was like, if it's over like 190, then I'll like make an adjustment and be like, okay, I need to make an adjustment. I've done this before where I was creeping up to 190 and then all I did, I talked about this in Sparkster on the Genesis on my Sparkster playthrough, where all I did was I stopped buying discount like chips and whatnot and like those like bags of like you know, it's like the healthy version or the less unhealthy version of like cheese, what do you call it, Cheetos or whatever, or you know, just like bags of just like of stuff that's just, it's just calories and carbs, you know. It's just like junk food pretty much, but it's not quite as unhealthy, but it still has tons of calories and tons of carbs. And all I did was stop eating those for a couple of weeks, and then I lost like 6 or 7 or 8 pounds or something like that. So I can lose weight pretty easily. I just have to like see the number on the scale and then go, okay, we gotta do something about this, you know. And so I stepped on the scale. I was expecting it to be almost like close to like 190. I stepped on the scale, it said 181. So even though in the mirror I thought that I was getting like flabby, turns out I was actually like on the low end of my like normal like healthy weight or whatever. So I mean, I could probably lose, I can get like, by the time I get to like 175 is about, if I get like maybe less than that, I'm trying to think, like my diet used to be, I used to be like hardcore years ago, and I'm pretty sure that when I was like in the best shape of my life, I was like 175. So like 181 is actually like pretty good. So yeah, so I mean, I guess I do like have like a little like twinge of that, where I like thought that I was like heavier than I was. I thought I was like, I don't know, I just like thought I looked flabby, but I stepped on the scale and I was actually way lighter than I thought I was. So I mean, I guess I understand it like a little bit, but I just don't understand where you'll be like a skeleton and you still think that you're like fat. Okay, so we probably should build one more police station. Boy, I'm so bad at like clicking off it and then being like, where is it? I just looked at it 1 second ago. Okay, so like the upper right corner, which is this gap right here. Why is there so much crime in this residential area? Okay, well, we're slowly building up money. We're up to 4,600. My population has leveled up. I probably do need to actually build more residential zones. Is there some way to like make these like get like higher? These have kind of like plateaued. These aren't like getting like any bigger. Actually, you know what? I can look at I don't look at land value like very often. Is it this one? I actually don't know what land value like does. All I know is that people like bitch about it if it gets too high, I think, right? Oh, this is, you can look at population density or growth. This is like, this indicates growth where it has like the small person next to the big person. So why is this growing? I haven't built anything over here in forever. Okay, got the crime pretty under control. I mean, it's green, but it's like, there's like no like level between like green and yellow. But when it's, even when it's like bright green, that still has you thinking it's okay, but like yellow is like more concerning, even though it's just one notch away. Okay, so I do need one in the lower right corner here. I don't want to blow any of these up though. Oh, look, these actually grew. Finally. Weren't these ones, like, sucking dicks for, like, ever? Or was it some other one somewhere else? Oh, wait, I think it was these two that are just the forever dick suckers. Yeah, like that stupid glitch again. Oh my god, yeah, but boy, yeah, I can't wait for summer to freaking be over. So I don't have to look at fat people wearing shorts. Yeah, there's my, my group lead is, she's a nice lady or whatever. But man, she's like fat and she like drives this cart around because like, I guess like walking is like too hard. It's not that walking's hard, but like, it's just easier for her to like drive the cart around, you know? And she's like so fat that like, she's like, fat and also like stout. She's not like round fat or whatever. She's just like fat from like top to bottom, you know? And she drives this cart around and she's so fat that she always has to like splay her legs out. And she wears these shorts that like, if she were to be like standing up, they wouldn't be like too short. But when she's like sitting down, they're like mid-thigh or whatever. I think like a little bit like shorter than like mid-thigh when she sits down. And you can see like the inner, like the inner thigh of like a fat person is like so disgusting. And that's the kind of person where you can totally tell that she's probably been fat since like childhood. And it just like blows my mind to think that there are people out there where like the earliest memories are of them already fat. And then it's like, so they're like a fat like 5-year-old, and then they're a fat 6-year-old, and then they're a fat 7-year-old, and then they're a fat 8-year-old, you know? They just go through like their entire like childhood and teenage years and adult life. And now she's probably like, I don't know, 48, still fat as hell. And it just like blows my mind. I just can't believe that you're just gonna be like, you know, all of 3rd grade, fat, all of 4th grade, fat, all of 5th grade, fat, all of 6th grade, fat, all of 7th grade, fat, all of 8th grade, fat, all of 9th grade, fat, all of 10th grade, fat. Did I skip a grade? Yeah, I don't know. But just being like fat for like so long, like how does it not... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not trying to be like an asshole, but it just, like, my mind is like blown. Like, I just cannot fathom how you can just like be fat your whole freaking life. It just like blows my mind. And it's actually really, really sad to see a fat woman in her 20s. Because it's like, this is like the hottest you're ever gonna be, and you're wasting it by being fat. Okay, well, we're still growing slightly. We just gotta wait for more money to roll in. And it's kind of funny. She has like, a lot of times fat women have like, they have like their hair like short too. Is it because it's like easier to like manage? Or is it because they, yeah, I don't know. Like, are they too fat? They can't like style it very easily when when it's long because it can't like reach it or something. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess if you have like a ponytail, maybe it's like if your arms are like too fat, like you can't like reach back to grab the ponytail to bring it like around your shoulder so you can like brush it or something. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, she totally has like a lesbian haircut. And it was kind of funny a while back. What was that? Was that a glitch? I thought I saw like a graphical glitch on the bottom of the screen. Maybe not. But it was kind of funny. I was this guy that I used to work with. It's the guy that accidentally brought his tooth to and from work every day for like a year. That like 50-year-old dude that I talked about in Lufia 2. And I had asked him. I was like, do you think she's a lesbian? And he goes, no, she's married. And I was like, to a guy? And he like busted up laughing like way harder than I thought he would. He was like 50, so he's like another like generation up or whatever to where it was like funnier to him because of his generation where it was like more uncommon or whatever. I can put 2 things here and only destroy a couple of forests. You know, we'll wait. We'll start nitpicking about like what to do with like tiny spaces later, I guess. I should work my way like down here. And probably next episode we'll probably cross the river. Oh man, I kind of want to get that airport built too, just so they'll shut the frick up about it. But yeah, no, I mean, she found someone to marry him, or she found someone to marry her. Yeah, it's crazy. There's a couple of people I work with that are like married, and they're just like lost their damn mind. There's this one guy I work with. He's a nice guy, but I don't know, he sort of looks like if Tyson Fury was like a little bit like more out of shape. And he's like kind of like dorky and like kind of awkward, but he's also this like big, tall dude who's like, I don't know, 53 maybe? I don't know. And I mean, he's a really nice guy. He's like cool to chat with and stuff. But he's just like this big freaking like hulking dude or whatever. And he wears like, he'll wear like shorts that are like pulled up too high. And then he'll tuck his shirt into his shorts. So he's like a total like dork. But, I went over to his station once because I had to like fix something that he messed up, or I had to tell him to fix something that he messed up. Maybe I just grabbed it, I don't remember. But he was listening to the Spice Girls, and I'm sitting here going like, you know what? Like, good for you, man. Like, I got respect for someone that just listens to whatever they like and doesn't give a shit. You know, I personally don't listen to the Spice Girls, but I got respect for him to look like that and carry himself like that, and then just not give a shit that he listens to Spice Girls at work where someone might overhear it, you know? Okay, we'll probably go till 1 more year, then we'll probably call it. We're probably, actually, you know what? We're over on time now. Okay, let me save and we'll call it. I didn't do a huge amount of building, but we're just waiting for time to go. And I just had stuff to like talk about. So yeah, I mean, did I build anything? I didn't build that much. But this is actually a really good game for just like chatting on, I don't know. There are times where I wish I could like just like chat more, but I can't because I'm like paying attention to the game. I'm trying to like not die or trying to like not get hit by stuff. But having it where it's like this, where it's just like a chill, laid back game where I can like build some stuff and then just like hang for a while and just like use all of my brain to just talk about whatever I want is actually something I enjoy doing. So anyway, we'll go ahead and end it here. So in the next one, actually, off camera, I'll maybe just wait for 1 more year to tick by. That way we only have 1 more year to go again until we can build the airport. But anyway, that's going to conclude this video. Thanks as always for watching. Do me a favor and hit the like button. I appreciate it. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.